Street food.
Hey street foodies, we are wrapping up our Ping Yao road trip today. If you haven't checked out streetfoodinternational.com yet, you should. A lot of my episodes are up there, plus there's content from street foodies all around the world. This week I've even got some articles up there about my journey through Ping Yao. It's just like my show, only you read it. Harmony Guest House hooked me up with a double excursion and I caught two pretty awesome spots nearby Ping Yao. The first one was the Wang Family Compound in Xian. It's an old Chinese estate, but it's basically a castle. It was built over several generations, but it was supposedly begun by the first Chinese man with the surname Wang, if you can believe that. In fact, the whole layout of the castle resembles the Chinese character for the word Wang. They say that down in the valley, the peasants would look up at the castle and they would imagine that it was kind of like a Chinese dragon. The Wang Family Estate can give you a great education in the Chinese cultural value of honoring your relatives and your ancestors. For example, this stone relief of an ideal, obedient daughter-in-law, letting her son go and play with the servants while she herself demurely offers her breast milk to her aging mother-in-law. I know we got a long way to go in terms of gender equality, but we have at least made some progress since these times. The Wang Estate sounds kind of boring on paper, but it's awesome. You should check it out. Chinese culture also has deep roots in Taoism. Case in point, my second excursion to the village of Zhangbi. This town, which is surrounded on all sides by low mountains, was built by some Taoist monks. It's laid out according to the 28 constellations of the Chinese zodiac. All of the water flows one direction. This particular temple was built in such a way so that the morning light never touched the back of the idol. It's all significant, and to be honest, it kind of creeped me out. Even the dogs are walking around there like on edge. I climbed up this little tower to see the literature idol, which some students will actually go up and like pray to before they take an exam. I don't want to offend anybody, but I mean, that's pretty creepy, right? And can you imagine you're taking a test and the image of this dude pops in your head? You'd be like, ah! What Zhangbi is actually known for is this system of tunnels. They were built by the army about 1300 years ago and they've been used throughout the last millennium during various military conflicts. If you like war and stuff, you'd probably be into this place. There was one point down there where I lost the tour guide and I kind of thought I was in trouble, mostly because of this sign. Plus I got thinking about that freaky green dude. I kind of thought I was gonna die down there, but you know, I made it out. Here I am. China has so many awesome places like this. You know, it's one of the reasons that I love living here. Now, there wasn't a lot of street food in Zhangbi, but on the way back we stopped at a roadside diner and we got this. They claim that this was wild hen egg. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that, and to me it tasted a lot like regular cdzadek fried egg. This dish is super common around here. I eat it all the time, and it's really easy to make, so it's one of the first dishes that we foreigners learn when we're trying to learn how to cook Chinese food. You make it like this.
Bonus recipe.
You chop up a leek, some garlic, some tomatoes, and ginger. I use big chunks of ginger so I can fish them out later. You get some oil hot, you stir it in a circle, and you pour in some beaten eggs. You keep stirring them in a circle. Then you take it out. You saute everything but the tomatoes, salt and pepper, then you add the tomatoes in. You add some tomato paste or some ketchup if you like it thicker. Then you add the egg back in, bringing it all together. Chinese usually add MSG too, add that if you like it. We usually eat it over rice. So this is called tomato and egg. In Chinese you call it西红柿炒鸡蛋. There's a lot of versions of this dish, plus other things that they like to do with fried eggs. It's really cheap, it's really common. You can find it at most restaurants and it's pretty tasty. Pretty much like a Chinese omelet. Try this recipe out at home, let me know if you like it. Thanks for watching our road trip to Ping Yao. It's all new city and all new snacks next week on Street Food. Until then, keep eating it on the street, watching out for the parasites.
Street food. Alright street foodies, do me a favor and share this video with somebody who likes to travel, or share it with somebody who likes to cook. You know where else we got a lot of good recipes? Streetfoodinternational.com. Y'all need to check it out. We got recipes from all over the world.